welcome back to my kitchen. Well, today we are going to make some brown gravy mix. However, I can't have beef. So instead of beef bouillon, I'm using chicken bouillon. As many of you know, I have gout. If you have gout or other ailments where you can't have beef, you can substitute this for chicken without a problem. So I'm going to bring it down. We're going to get this done here. Start it, y'all. So let's bring it down. There you go. Okay. I have one mason jar here. I'm just going to make a small batch just to show y'all how it's done. Now, I have a cup. Well, it's 1/4 of a cup. And I need 3/4 a cup of flour. So I use this little container. I put big and little. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3. I was going to make ranch dressing mix, but I had a mouse get into my buttermilk, my dried buttermilk, down in my pantry. And you need a tablespoon. So it's 3/4 and 1 tablespoon of flour that you need in there. So, and then you're going to take your chicken bouillon, whatever kind you buy. I buy this kind from Kroger. It's inexpensive. They sell this more in the Spanish area. So if you can't find it with the other bouillons, that's why, because it's in with the Spanish. So I'm in 1. Oops, too much. 2. Oh, she's thirsty. I don't know. And there's 3. So that's that. So it's simple to make and it's simple to do. Now when you're doing this at home, you're going to have 2 tablespoons of this makes 1 package of like your brown gravy. So in this you need 3 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, which we did, 3/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. And then you're going to need a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. So let's grab the pepper. And I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon because we do like pepper. Now if you like my measuring cup, or because this is an actual measuring cup, but it looks like a spoon. And it's so easy to get in those little jars. And then they're stainless steel, so they're going to last me a lifetime. And my niece will probably get them, and then they'll last her a lifetime. And then Mr. T. And then I have these, which I love these because you also get 1/8 of a teaspoon in this. And you get a teaspoon that says 3/4. How many times have we looked at a recipe and it says you need 3/4 tablespoon of something? Well, this set right here has the 3/4 with it, and I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. So I'm gonna bang this down. Now the reason why I do this is because I add bay leaves to my flour, because I store my flour in the pantry for long-term use. So if I find flour on sale, I go and I get it when it's on sale. And then I store it in 5-gallon buckets in my pantry. But most people don't know that even with the flour, you can get bugs because they automatically have larvae in it. So people don't understand, well, your flour's got bugs. That's why, because when it come to you in that bag, it had bugs. So I'm going to mix that up pretty good. I'm going to grab a little jar, just a little one. I'm going to bring her over here and put her in here nice and slow. Sunday, June the 25th, I think. Is today the 25th? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, my watch says it's the 25th. My sister's birthday was the other day. She turned 51. Ain't that crazy? You don't feel like you're getting old, and then all of a sudden something like that happens. It's like, holy moly, where'd that come from? But at the end of the day, our hairs aren't counted on our head, as it says in the Bible. Each hair is counted. So, I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to get me a lid. Now, this is just a lid that I have. And I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to put brown gravy. I have a machine that will put out brown gravy. And with this, you're going to add 2 tablespoons to a pot. Like if you bought that chicken pack gravy, you add 2 tablespoons to a pot of this. But you'll have 4.5 tablespoons of butter. Y'all, 1 brain cell, life support, I swear. You'll have... you add 2 tablespoons of this to a pot. And in that pot, you want 4.5 teaspoons of butter and 3/4 cup of milk is the way I do it. But it says water, so you can do it with water. But you just want to make sure you give it a good shake before you do it. So this will last you, I don't know. It won't last me long because I use a lot of chicken gravy because that's all I can eat is chicken. So, I even put it in with my, I'm cleaning as I go, so, yeah, I'm so rude. I even put it in if I'm making like a chicken and dumplings or chicken noodle soup or chicken pot pie. I take and I put a couple of tablespoons of this in there to help that gravy get a little thicker. And it gives it a more robust flavor. That's a big word from a hillbilly, ain't it? But at the end of the day, you know, if we're prepping and doing, you know, our homesteading or whatever people want to call it, to me, it's just being how I was raised. I was raised to buy food that you eat in bulk. I mean, we grew up very, very poor. And sometimes all we had was potatoes and water. And Mom might take some bacon grease and throw up in it. And we got cow milk from the cow. You'd have to go out and milk the cow. And, but that's a long time ago, y'all. Long, long time ago. But it seems just like it was yesterday. And I guess that's, you know, I remember being a kid and going up in front of church and getting saved. And then they took you to the river and did your baptism. Well, in 1983, I got saved. And they took us to the river to baptize us. And that water was cold. That water was real cold. But... and that preacher, you're walking out in the river and you got them rocks, and those rocks are just, you know, they're unsteady. You don't know if you're stepping on a turtle or a rock. So, but I remember getting saved, and they did my baptism in the Licking River where I grew up. And that day itself changed my whole life and my whole perspective on things. Because Jesus tells us, love one another as I have loved you. So what does that mean to me? That means I don't care if you do drugs. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care what you wear or the color of your skin. I don't care if you don't believe in Jesus or you don't believe in God. That's, if you need help, you contact me and we'll try to get you there. But if you don't, that doesn't mean I'm still going to love you. That's just me. I'm going to love you for the person you are. not the person I want you to be, or that you should be, or that everybody else wants you to be. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I gotta love everybody as God loved me. And the biggest gift that we've ever got in our life is the salvation from Jesus. And a lot of people forget that. People say, oh, my husband got me a diamond ring. Oh, my husband got me a new car. Oh, my wife got me a big truck. At the end of the day, those ain't things you can take with you to the grave. Now, I can take my diamonds, don't get me wrong. I'll take my diamonds. Well, I'm not. They'll be going to my niece, Mikhail. So, all my jewelry goes to her. But at the end of the day, just love one another. Pray for each other. Pray for even your enemies. They might be your enemies because they don't know who you are or what you do, or they might think you do something that you don't do. It's a weird world we live in today. And if you look to the skies, you're going to see the signs of revelations opening through the Bible. It is June here, and I am still going outside in a hoodie and a long skirt because I'm cold. Usually in June, we're in the 80s, 90s, you know. In July, August, we're in upper 90s with high humidity, but it's not like that this year. One day it's 60 and one day it's 80. It can't make up its mind. But at the end of the day, just love one another, pray for one another, and even pray for your enemies. Because that's all that matters. Your connection with God. Your connection with Jesus. And on that note, I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here, helping me make this awesome chicken gravy. It's brown gravy, but we did it with chicken broth. Now, if you want to do it brown with beef broth, it's the same thing. You just need 3 tablespoons of beef broth, Bullion. So, cool. On that note, y'all have a great day. God bless, and until next time, I'll see you later.